Hi, and welcome back to Life Hope Talks. I'm Selena. As you can tell by the title, today we're kind of diving into family dynamics and its impact on when you are seeking closure from someone who is alive and well and won't give you closure. When we talk about family dynamics, the most basic, unclinical description of family dynamics it is how your family behaves and interact with one another. And often when you're seeking closure and you've been hurt, we go to our family, regardless of what those dynamics might look like. So we will end up going to our family because they know us. We don't have to explain our personality. We don't have to so much explain who we are. They know us. They've known us our whole lives. And for the most part, they can handle us. They can take what we say. They know how to respond to us. So we will often go to our family when we're hurt because we're looking for that love, that support, and that comfort. And often we can get it from our family. So we go to family members. Now, when we talk about family dynamics, again, we're talking about how our family behaves and how they interact. So, say, for example, your Uncle Joe. Someone in your family, your Uncle Joe finds out that someone in your family is dealing with cancer. So Uncle Joe might call everyone on the phone to alert different family members that there is one among them that is dealing with cancer and try to kind of garner that support for the family member that is going through a difficult time. Or it can be your Auntie Jane. She might call everybody over to the house and begin to talk about the family member who has cancer and how everyone can pitch in and can help out. So that's what is meant by family dynamics. How does your family react and behave during hard times or when other family members are having a hard time? Families can be a significant source of support when that dynamic is good. You're hurting, you reach out to your family, and hopefully they are arms open, they're loving, they're encouraging. They tell you to call them when you need them, or they tell you to come over to the house, or they're calling and they're checking on you, they're sending you encouraging text messages. They're letting you know that they are there and that they understand you're having a hard time and that you're seeking closure. That's the optimal response. That's the kind of response we are looking for when we go to our family. However, some people do not get that same response when they go to their family because the dynamic is very toxic. So, for example, some people may go to their family and instead of getting that love and support and that acceptance from their family, the family kind of scolds them or reprimands them. They may say something like, well, you shouldn't have married her in the first place. Or if you had listened to me and left him alone, you wouldn't be here. So some people are dealing with that. Nonetheless, they love their family. They want to be with their family. They want the comfort from their family. They want that love and that support during this hard time. But unfortunately, going to the family becomes a source of even greater pain and rejection. Many people are dealing with that. Some family dynamics are just not supportive. And many family members within that unit usually don't really notice the family dynamic until they need it, until maybe possibly they go through a divorce or they go through a very hard time. Then they really begin to see how different family members behave and who sides with which aunt and who takes up the side of the uncle. They really begin to see how the family interacts, and then it becomes even more a source of pain instead of a source of comfort. We'll be talking about family dynamics and its impact on when you are seeking closure, because that's typically what we do when we go through a hard time. We reach to our family because they've always been there, because they know us. We don't always have to explain. I do realize that oftentimes when we are hurting and we reach out to supports that are outside of our families, we often sometimes, we have to kind of explain who we are because they don't get it. We have to explain why we feel the way we feel. We have to explain our perspective on a particular matter. We have to always explain or frequently explain who we are. So we like to go to our family because they know us. They know what we're about. They know what kind of people we are. And we can kind of let stuff out without always having to stop, explain, check in, make sure that they understand our point, where we're coming from with our perspective. So we go to our family. It just becomes, our family members can become a source of even greater pain for us when we go to them and we're rejected. That's when it becomes even more difficult, because you end up dealing with trying to get closure from someone who won't give you closure, and then you're being rejected by your family who you love, who know you, you know them, but yet you cannot get that support and that love from them. It really can throw you in such a place where you feel alone and you feel like you don't have any support, and there's no one there with you to kind of hold your hand or just help you get through your day and to move on with your life. So we'll talk again on this particular subject of how family dynamics impact seeking closure. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until the next time, please take care of yourself.